everyone. We are reluctantly getting ready for a insane cardio workout, rocking the 45-pound weighted vest here. So yeah, it's gonna be an intense one this morning. Ideally, should have just got up, got right into doing the workout, because can't do kind of like the full workout that I normally do. I mean, like, we're just cutting it short by like a couple exercises.
You guys ready to go?
So it ain't all that bad. So we're getting started right now. No delay as I delay and set up the camera. So it's a little different with the weighted vest here. Can't be like super bouncy because this thing will start like kind of shifting up and down. So got to be a little bit more kind of like ninja focused. That's how I like to describe it, where it's like being light on the feet. Definitely makes this very core focused. The thing that's interesting as well, I noticed with wearing a weighted vest when doing the cardio, is since you can't be as bouncy with it, it's actually ironically like less stress on the joints, on the knees and hips. So you're getting more stress, I guess, on the body because, you know, you're 45 pounds heavier than you normally are, but you're not getting that impact on the joints because you have to land softer. So if anything, you know, you're working the muscles more because you got the added resistance of 45 pounds, but then you're working the muscles more because the muscles are contracting in a way to absorb the shock of the body hitting. Grand Rising, I like it. Beautiful morning, Jose. Is it getting hot down there, out in Mexico? It's starting to get warmer here in New Jersey. Wow. Yeah, now that I've started doing, I started doing the workouts yesterday with the weighted vest, and I think this is going to be the new standard of doing these workouts. Now that I've done the yoga with this, I was like, you know, it's not as intense as I thought it was going to be. Definitely is intense, but it wasn't like crippling intensity. So we'll see with the cardio today how it gets. Greetings from Texas. That's cool. I forgot. I think you mentioned before you're from Texas. I forgot. See, I got friends out in Houston. So the workouts that are going to be tough are any of like the jumping movements you could imagine. It's tough trying to figure out how tight to make this thing because, you know, the tighter you make it, the less wobbly it gets. But then it restricts how deep you can breathe. How's everyone's morning doing so far? We're at Thursday already. Tomorrow's Friday. Heck yeah. Got the weekend right around the corner. But yeah, this workout today, gonna be a fairly quick one. Probably only gonna be around 20 minutes. Still trying to make sure, keeping the core contracted for this. Ooh, what a nice spot. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jose. It's been work in progress. Yeah, this style of training recently has been a lot more functional, which is nice. So we'll probably do like a couple weeks with the weighted vest for this routine, and then we'll mix up the kind of cardio routine a bit. Ooh, excuse me. Working. Getting the workouts done in the morning, great way to start the day. All right, so we just warming up right now, getting the body ready for the real workout. Calves are gonna be feeling it by the end. They're already sensing their activation right now, absorbing the impact of the movements here. All right, we're gonna take the glasses off. I can already tell we're gonna be breaking a crazy sweat. Happy weekend, everyone. Oh yeah. Oh, watching. Oh yeah. Well, Mel's on that bulk. Mel's trying to get on that extra weight right there. As long as you're hitting your protein goal. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still cutting for summer. Soon though, we'll be adjusting the calories and stuff to get back to maintenance. Recently, so this month, just started cutting the calories down again by another 100. That way, because what I like to do, at about every 10 pounds lost, I like to adjust the calories, lower it by like another 100, but sort of depends on like where your goal is at, because at least the way that I structure the calories, you can still, like for me, like I can technically stay at the calorie range that I set and still lose fat, but it would just be at a much slower rate, which is a bit more sustainable, but I'm really trying to get to like a certain body fat percentage. And then once we get there, maintaining that for a few weeks at that calorie range, and then slowly increasing the calories by 100 until we get to maintenance level. It's very like long-term, big picture approach, not a quick fix. That's how you should be doing most of your physique goals. Can't be a drastic change in a short period of time. The results don't last that way. All right, almost done with the warm up here. And we're gonna stretch the body out a little bit. That way we can get ready for the real work. All right, it's crazy with the weighted vest on. We're at about 115 calories burned so far. Look tired, just chill. Now that means we're getting to that point of putting in that work. It's bad. Sharp biceps, oh thanks. It's the shoulders that really be getting an arm definition going. It's good to get, ideally I prefer foam rolling before a workout, but we're doing these exercises outside, so I'm not bringing the foam roller out here. But stretching is good. You know, stretching ain't bad, but foam rolling, that's that next level of warming up the body. The body's feeling still slightly tender from the yoga with the weighted vest yesterday. But yeah, it's crazy. With the weighted vest on, I'm weighing 220 pounds right now. Like, that's some serious body mass. So, you know, we're getting a lot of protein in after this. Got the protein shake ready to go. And I got my post-workout meal. We're doing Greek yogurt with protein cereal. Comes out to about like 50 grams of protein total. Or it might be like 45 grams for the Greek yogurt with the protein cereal mixed in. All right. Doing a Goku stretch here. I'm interested in the results of doing the weighted vest. I know it's going to be a serious calorie burner, but a thing that's going to be cool is, you know, the muscles are going to get used to doing these movements at this body weight. And then, you know, when you take the thing off, it's like, oh man, feeling light as a feather. But to get that type of response definitely requires, you know, using this thing for quite a few workouts. But it stinks. I'm like, dang, I should have worn this thing over the winter because it's hot wearing this, you know. It doesn't, keeps it very like hot during the workouts. And on top of that, you know, most of the time you're doing like body weight cardio level stuff, so you're sweating from that and you're wearing this thing. It's just like, it's a lot of factors, you know. We're so out here in Jersey, the garden. Oh, it's my mom's garden. But Lucas, I'm not AI, so if that's what the left eye thing is about. Well, I'm excited. After the workout, I'm gonna be hopping in the pool. I think that's cool. The weighted vest definitely gets some deeper stretches, depending on the type of stretch. It's just providing an extra assistance with moving deeper. Whew. All right, almost done with this stretch here, and then we're getting into the real workout. Come on, I'm like trying to balance here. So for this workout, it's going to be 1 minute moves, no rest, just one exercise after another. It's been a while since I've done this workout with the weighted vest, especially at 220 pounds total. So bear with me. All right, so we're starting with superhero landings. Whoa. All right, it's gonna keep the arms close to the chest. This one. Now, do I recommend wearing a 45-pound vest when you start your workouts? When you're starting your journey? No, I do not. I'm only wearing this because I've been doing this routine for a couple weeks now. So, finding ways to dial up the intensity here. Now with these cardio workouts, you know, imagine if you actually were 45 pounds heavier. Maybe you are. Maybe you gotta lose some weight. The thing that's crazy, when you're working out and you lose that unnecessary extra weight, not only are you getting stronger and more fit during the process, but then when you lose the weight, it gets easier to do, becomes this upward spiral of improvement. Like I first noticed that when I wanted to get good at pull-ups. My back, I was just weak in the back. But then also, I was overweight. So as I got better at doing the pull-ups, and as I lost more weight, I got even better at doing the pull-ups because, you know, moving less weight. Great glute workout right here, exercise. Whew. Whoo-wee. Hoo-ah. Hoo-ah. Some intense stuff right here for this move. Ah. I knew that one. It's gonna be tough. Hey Alpha, what's going on? Hope you all are showing that support, hitting that subscribe button. This ain't easy. We out here having fun, working out, getting in shape. That wall that you face, that's change taking place. It's your weaker self dying off. That's why it hurts. That's why the body's fighting to stop. It's your old self trying to hold on. Ugh. All right. Almost done the workout here. Now, I know earlier I said that, the reason why it hurts. I want you to know, I'm not advocating to work out where it hurts. Get to the point where it's challenging. Get to the point where you feel that burn. You're not supposed to hurt yourself. But that burning feeling is your weaker self being singed from your core being. That voice that's like, just take a break. What it's telling you to do is take a break on improving yourself. Take a break from reaching your goals. Take a break from trying to be the better version of yourself. Don't listen to that voice. That voice is not you. The voice that is you is the one that said, hey, let's wake up early. Get a workout in, put a weighted vest on. That's a true version of you, trying to break through. To be present in every aspect of your life. The voice that says, sleep in, take a break. That's not you. It's trying to convince you to go against what you want to achieve. That's not you, that's the enemy. The real version of you is the one that tells you to do the things that you know you need to do to improve. It's the version of you that knows, well, if I do this, it'll be more challenging. But it'll get me to the reward, to the goal. Gotta listen to that voice. Whew. We're at 320 calories burned. And we are almost done the workout. Whew. Ricardo, what's going on? Jumping on that concrete just looks so hard. I was on while working out. It's a good idea. I like that. I just don't want to get my feet all muddy. But the concrete, like I've trained my calves to get to a point where it can really absorb the shock of the impact very well. So with these shoes, they're like the thin sole barefoot shoes. So I'm getting that grounded tactile feeling. So my muscles are able to contract in a specific fashion so that there's less impact on the knees and hips. All right, almost done. Doing the Broadway strut. It's one of those like recovery moves where you're still moving the body, but it's less impactful. Not as stressful on the body. All right, we are wrapping up the workout any second here. Whew. This is the last move, and then we're hopping in the pool. So if you're not showed that support by hitting the subscribe button, now is your chance before we end the video stream. Whew. I got full-length videos on my channel sharing the tactics that I used for burning fat and building muscle. It's all stuff I do, all stuff I tell my clients to do. And you don't gotta worry about it being some type of crazy weighted vest workout or some type of starving diet workout plan. It's none of those. Firm believer in sustainable fitness. I'm just doing this crazy stuff because that's where I'm at in my fitness journey. There we go. So, gonna get ready, hop in this pool here. Yo, Windcrest. Healthy life guarantees the future. I love it. You know what? For hopping right in, let's see what the ab results looking like at the moment. Whew. Feeling nice and light. This thing's sweaty as heck. All right, abs getting there, looking pretty good. Gonna be working out some abs later today, so yeah, looking nice. All right, let's see. 382 calories burned during that workout. Pretty good stuff. So bear with me, just getting changed, getting the swimsuit wear on. Got shoes and socks off. All right. Let's see, just gonna dive right in. All right. That's the workout for today. Always appreciate having y'all here to join me on the craziness that we're doing. I got more videos coming out. I was thinking, you know what? I want to do the full-length videos, uploading those on the weekend, on like Saturday, because most of the time I'm not doing live streams over the weekend. So I was like, oh, good opportunity to upload the more like full-length videos. But if you guys got some better suggestion for when I should like be uploading content, let me know. Swim, refresh the body, let's go, yeah, let's go. Beautiful pool. Ah, thank you very much. Yeah, Mel, thanks for being on here. Squatting eagle, oh yeah, that's a toughie right there. But yeah, let's see, I'm trying to, I'm gonna maintain, well, not maintain, I don't wanna use that word because I don't wanna get confusing with the calories, but I'm gonna be staying at this calorie range for a couple more weeks just to extra get ripped up, and then from there we're gonna slowly increase the calories by about like 100 every 2 weeks or so. We'll get back up to maintenance, and thinking as well we'd start getting back into moving some weights. But yeah, abs coming through pretty good. When we get back into the weightlifting, I think I'm just gonna focus on a few key muscles. I'm thinking mainly just going back to hitting chest, and yeah, probably be more just like keeping it chest focused, and sorry, I feel like I got something in my eyeball there. Yeah, keeping it chest focused, keeping like chest and arms, or doing like chest and back and shoulders. I feel like that's a good, you get those developed, looking like a crazy beast. All right. Well, as always, thoroughly enjoy having y'all here for the workout. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do so. That way you can be here for the next insane live stream where, you know, we're using this weighted vest to get some wild results. Wicked results. Because yeah, we out here trying to get that Goku physique. Sorry that the camera's all close. I'm carrying like 50 things. Anyway, always appreciate it. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. And until tomorrow morning, you know, go out, go sweat, drink your protein shakes. And if you got questions, ask them in the videos. I got a full-length playlist on burning fat, building muscle. So, you know, you're looking to get in the best shape of your life, you're in the right place. So make sure to be subscribed so you don't miss out on future content. All right, y'all. Peace.